What's up, guys? TCMuze. Let's get into some dreamy adult R&B. All right, guys, today we're getting into some dreamy R&B. It's inspired by Phabo and his song Fur Coat. So it's gonna be slow and nice and easy. You get what I'm saying? All right, well, let me show you what we're working with. We're at 107 BPMs, but we're really playing at half of that, so that's really slow. It's like 54 BPMs in actuality. Let me show you the quantize. We're gonna go 16th notes, 75% strength and sensitivity. Today we're gonna be in G major, but first we're gonna start with the drums. All right, we're gonna get a clap using the Aquarius clap kit from Native Instruments. Also for those claps, we're gonna put a little reverb on it using IK Multimedia's classic studio reverb, the cool snare room. All right, now that we got that in, we're gonna wanna put in a kick. We're using the Knowledge kit. This is also from Aquarius Earth, from Native Instruments. All right, next up, we're gonna put in a hi-hat, and the hi-hat's just gonna keep a quarter note pattern, just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. But we're gonna pan it slightly to the left because we're gonna mirror it with the shaker with the same quarter note pattern, but we're gonna pan that to the right, all right? All right, now that we got that in, everything's kind of plotting, but we want something to give it just a little bit more speed and to push the beat along a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a 2-bar programmed hi-hat pattern and then copy that over, but it's definitely gonna be faster than the hi-hats that we have in currently. So to do that, I'm gonna jump over here into my drum programming section. So let's ramp up to that snare. We know the snare is on 7/3, so we're just gonna do a little ramp up there. That's common. We don't want to overdo it, so we'll keep it kind of just a little spaced out. We don't want it to go crazy and be distracting. So we'll ramp up into the snare, and then we'll take this box and we'll add a little there and a little there. Give it just a little space to breathe. Go over another box. And we'll put one here, and then we'll get it just a little bit more. Let me pull that down. We'll do something like that and that. So it kind of gives us a little something, a little ear candy at the end before it repeats again with this same 2-bar loop. All right, let's hear what we got. Well, first, I'm going to duplicate it. I'm pretty sure I'm good with this, but let's hear what we got. All right, I think that works. Let's move on. I think there's one extra thing that I want to put in. I got this horn sample, this Baby Maker kit. Baby Maker kit. Nice. There you go. And I also put a little bit of Replica XT on that just to get it to bounce back and forth a little bit. I think I'm gonna just drop that on the one, and then again on the one midway through the loop that we have. All right, let's go ahead and get in our first harmonic element. For that, we're using duets from Native Instruments. We're using the Lo-Fi Worm preset. We're gonna get some chords in. The chords will be on the screen, but be reminded, I'm gonna break down the chords and further details at the end of the video after the demo, so stay tuned for that. All right, that went in, no problems. Now let's get in some live instrumentation. Let me pull out the guitar and let's get something in there. Give me a moment. Any of you guys play guitar? You guys use one of these? My wife tells me, oh, you're fancy. You can't just prop your leg. I'm like, yeah, this is just helpful. Let me know if you guys use one of these footstools. Also, if you made it this far, do me a favor, like and subscribe. All right, so we're using my Yamaha RevStar neck position. I'm processing it with Guitar Rig. I'm using this preset Lo-Fi Delight. And because of the kind of cool sensual nature of this song or this beat, we're not gonna use a pick. We're going to finger strum or finger pluck. So that'll give us the texture that we're looking for. All right, I think we got it. Now we're gonna put in a second part, working a little bit of the high E string. Also using Guitar Rig, let's see. This time we're using this analog answers, gonna be a real ambient type patch. All right, we got those guitar parts in without any problem. Last thing we want to do instrumentation wise is hold down that low end. So let's get some bass. We're gonna use the bass from XXV Sovereign Soul. Link below if you want to pick it up and support the channel. Appreciate you. We're gonna turn the quantize off. We're just gonna do this one, no quantize, because I want a specific feel. So here we go, quantize off. All right, that got it. Let's turn the quantize back on, finish this up. All right, the last thing that I wanted to do was to put in like a vocoder. So I recorded some vocals here, but then I processed them using Infected Mushrooms Manipulator, then Lifeline Expanse Console. Next up, oh, my bad. I used Lifeline Console and Lifeline Expanse. EQ'd off the top and the bottoms. Use a little auto pan just to give it some left to right movement. All right, as you can see for the vocoder, I have it triggered via MIDI and it's gated, so it doesn't play unless it has MIDI triggering it. So what I did here is I went ahead and just programmed in some basic chords. I'll let you hear it. All right, and I think that's all we need to kind of be dangerous. At this point, I think we should put together a little sequence and then I'll let you guys hear it out. Give me a second. All right, we got a little sequence together. I think we did our thing, kept it grown and sexy. Let me let y'all go ahead and hear it. Let y'all know I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Stay up, and let's hear it out. Here we go. TCM. Ah, you made it to the lesson after the session. Do me a favor. Drop a keyboard emoji in the comments if you made it this far. Appreciate it. All right, let's get to breaking down these chords. Like I said earlier today, we're in the key of G major. And we're only using 4 chords for this. Throw them up on the screen. Here we go. We're using an A minor 9, an E minor 9, a B minor 7, and an E7 flat 9. Those are the 4 chords. But as you see, we're going back and forth between the two. Well, we're using that A minor 9 multiple times in the sequence. But here we go. Let's spell it out. Let's get to it. We'll start with that A minor 9. We're playing an A in the bass with our left hand. Then we're using a G, a B, a C, and then an E in our right hand. Sounds like this. Then we're going to an E minor 9. We'll put an E in our left hand. Then we'll have G, B, D, and an F sharp in our right hand. Sounds like this. Back to that A minor 9. Then we're adding the B minor 7, which is a B in the left hand, A, B, D, and F sharp in the right hand. A, B, D, F sharp in the right hand. And then the last chord that we're going to use will be that E7 flat 9. So then from there, we just drop, we have an E in the bass with our left hand. We have an F, an A flat, a B, and a B, and a D. Sounds like this. Let's go. Well, those are all the chords. Like I said, it's only 4 chords, but you can see the sequence. Let's play it all around just so you can get it, we can get it under our fingers. All right, those are the chords. Thanks for hanging out for the lesson after the session. If you want to see more videos like this, click here.